Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of how to make an intro easily. Today we're gonna learn how to make some stuff in how to edit in Vegas Pro, basically how to make the intro more or less good, if you can say it like that. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna work with. I already have some clips, some overlays and some sound effects set up, and I'll of course have that in the description for you to use if you want. But let's just get started right off the bat. So when let's just see, here you have all your separate PNGs all saved, and we want that to make that into an intro that's actually moving. So it's pretty easy in Sony Vegas. You just go over here to Sony Vegas, you click Control O, then you find your, let's see, you find the folder, and then you just want to click where it starts to be transparent. So 38, you click still open sequence, you go down to the end, find out when it's stopping, when it's getting black, if it wants to. Okay, so there's black all the way over there, we don't want that. Okay, so actually right at 319 it starts, it's right before it starts getting black, yes. So you go over to stills, click open sequence, 38 to 319 or whatever your time base is. Remember that the images must be transparent when you do it like this, or else you won't be able to put anything behind it if you want. So now when we have this, you just basically click open. It'll take some time, not so long like this. You just click OK, and no, and here you have the video. So now I want to put some effects on. So let's start off with putting some overlays. So you go to insert video track, and we basically just drag and drop. I have some clips we can use. So let's start off by taking this one, the first one. It is I use it a lot actually. It's, I don't know, it's like a storm kind of thing. It's very good. And so you want to go over here, and you want to click here and go to add. That'll make it transparent, and you can see like this. But it's not so nice. I mean, it's kind of I don't like it. So basically, if you want to make it better, you want to make it more dark. You want to make it like it's in the scene. You basically want to go to color curves here on video effects. You want to go to default, click and hold, drag into this one, then you'll get this pop up. Yeah, and you want to lower the dark, lower it here, the darks here, and maybe just get the whites a bit more to show off a bit more, and maybe, you know, just make it how it fits. Now you can see the difference before and after, and it just gives it looks like it's actually in the scene. And another thing to do is just go to draft and auto. It will decrease the quality, but it will make it easier to make. So now we have this. We're just gonna we want it to be the same place, stop at the same place. So just click at the end, hold control and drag. That will just speed it up a bit. If you don't want that, you can just go here and you can just erase it like that, but I like it with it just a bit sped up. Okay, now we have this. So we might want to flare, maybe when it's we'll actually want to flare all the time, at least just for this one. I'll show you. So it's number 8 that I have set up. Just want to drag and drop, wait for it to load. Perfect. Then it's gonna ask this, just click OK and click here on this audio bar, audio track, and you just want to click U and click delete. That'll delete the track and it'll separate the audio from the video. Then you want to click on this one, we don't want it, just click delete. Now this one is a bit bigger, so just do the same, speed it a bit up. I like that, and just go like this. Bam, perfect. Okay, now we also want to make this one add, so click here and go on add. Perfect. It's again I still don't really like it So I'll go to color curves and click default and do the same thing. Just make it a bit more maybe take the light up a bit like that. And it doesn't make sense that it's blue, you know, so we might need to change the color. A good way to do this is go to HSL adjust, click in default and drag and drop. And here after hue, we just hue it until it matches. Actually, this was really good. It matches like that. That's good enough. It'll be in the whole scene. So then I also want another flare to come in like right here maybe. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'll add another. I'll right click here and insert a video track again. I'll then find one, just take this one, drag it in. We don't need, by the way, you might, it depends what you want, but I usually don't have I try not to have too many flares and too many stuff, just so it's still simple, but you can of course do what you want. So, and it stops here and it gives some light. It's good enough. We can just crop it. We don't want it to be, oh, I don't know what's really happening. Like that. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so let's just make this ad again. Let's find the space where we want it to start. We want to start when, let it just align the bar. Let's see. Yeah, it's more or less, and then it goes down and it's done there. Maybe we just want it. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. So again, do the same thing. First, go up to color curves. Go to default. Just do the same thing. You can always change the color here, but let's just start with doing this. I like doing it this way, but you can of course do what you think is best. Then we want to go to HSL adjust again, and just basically change it until you see the purpley. Yeah, like that. So now we have this good. We can, if you just want to preview it, we can just go like this and hold shift and click V, and then it'll render. It'll kind of pre-render it so you can watch it and see what's going on. So now we can see it's going down, and the flare comes now, goes over, and maybe we want to stop it there so it doesn't keep on going. It depends what you want. Actually, it's good enough with this just being there. I think actually it might be a good effect. So about there, I think it's good enough. That's good enough. So now we can see it played back. Yes, perfect. Okay, so about here I'll stop it. I just do the simple thing by just clicking S and splitting it and just clicking delete. The rest doesn't matter. And I'll just go over here to the end and kind of make it occur, kind of make it fade in and fade out, just so it's not as yeah, so it's kind of blending in. As well with these ones, we want to kind of blend in with the scene like that. And actually maybe move this one, because if you see it, we took away 1 second of the video, so that means that this is going in right at the second. So we might just want a second to just have some breathing room to know what's actually going on. It's nothing, so like that. And then we actually just need to change these, maybe just again need to change them. Oh, I have no idea, it's lagging a bit since it's a pretty big program. Like that, and also here like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we actually just need to change this when it's coming in. We want to come in right here, I think. Okay, like that. Yeah, perfect. And then the face out. Okay, good. Now we have that, and yeah. So now we want another flare. Maybe when let's see, maybe this one. we can use when actually let's use one that I have made in another intro that I've used actually a lot. Is trap code particular. It's basically this I can show you if it wants to like this. Okay, I can actually show you directly. Let's just see. So this is basically what it is. It's like it creates this kind of bubble kind of thing. It's really nice. I personally like it a lot. So we're just gonna scan through and see when it starts. Just go back some frames and delete the last part, then go over to where it stops, which is actually basically here, and we do the same. Now we want this one. I want this one behind the other ones, so I'll put it in here, and I'll actually put it behind the intro itself, like this. But it's still, it doesn't match the scene at all, and it's too, if you look here, it should be black, but it's kind of a, I don't know. So let's do the same thing again. Pretty simple, you know, color curves, default, go here, change it, and take up brightness. Perfect. Looks really nice now. And remember, it will look even better when we render it because it's only draft out right now. We also want this to be add, and we want the H as I'll adjust to fit the scene. Perfect. Okay, so now we have this, and I just basically want this to start when the other text is coming in. So let's wait for it. Yeah, so now when it's coming like that, it's hitting right when it's hitting. Whoa, it's hitting, yeah, it's hitting there. So we want it there behind it, and I'll make it a little like this, and it'll just go like this behind it. Good enough, and it'll get away. And maybe while we're doing it, we want another flare, just so it's not the only thing happening. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just do that for now. So let's use this flare. It's a really good flare, I personally think, and it stands still. Unfortunately, I don't have After Effects. It would be a much better customization. I will get that as soon as I possibly can, because it's a really, really nice program, and you can do much more stuff than you can with this program. Okay, it's kind of lagging. I don't know why. Okay, like this. It's good enough. We just want to find the place again, and that's too far. Let's just go back, go back, go back, go back. Yes, right here. We want to put this one on top, and we want to darken it up because it's too bright. If you see like this, it's actually good enough, but I just want to still just customize a bit, make it a bit darker, so it's more like a light instead of being like that. You can see the big difference, huh? And then I want to go to HSL adjust again, and again change it so it fits the scene. Here, perfect. If yeah, like that, it's good enough. So then it goes like this. It goes in. Let's just see. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. So maybe we should just have it a bit before, so it's like maybe. Okay, we can take it when it's actually coming in the text, so it's more understandable. Okay, now it comes. No. Wait a second, we just need to go by frame, and so here, around here it comes in. We'll just have this here. We might actually just move it a bit down, because you see it's going, the text is down there, and we want to focus on that also. So just go here, click click here until it shows up with this one and just drag it down. Now the problem could sometimes be that you have made it too bright, so you can go to color curves and make it even more dark so you can't see it, like that, if you want. It all depends if that's even the thing we want. I'll just go back. This was it's fine. Okay. So now we have this, perfect, and after this, after the text has come, this one starts, and yeah, it's good enough. Another thing I would like is one more flare. Just one more. It's also a good one, but I don't know if it'll work for the scene. Sometimes if you get a lot of these overlays, I suggest that you try them out before you just, you know, put them together, like see if they actually work for the scene. Some really don't work and some actually have potential. So let's drag it up, make another one, another video track. I also really like this one, but it's actually very hard to fit to many scenes, so let's hope it fits this one, because it's a very nice effect that you can get very easily. I still suggest that you of course buy After Effects, as I will very soon. It's just an amazing program, and you will be able to do much more customization and stuff. All like that. Okay, so it should be very quick, not too. Okay, so now let's find out where it should be. Maybe it should be like right before, like let's just see if it even looks good. But basically just find out where you want it to be and make sure it's good. We're not done yet though, because we will need, let's see, best full, what can it show? Okay, this might take some time. I'll just don't do it anyway. Like this. Anyway, just go back to draft. If it takes too long, it's fine. I just would want to show you now. Actually, a good thing to do always is actually save your projects, because if we're very unlucky, this will save. Okay, we're lucky. Sometimes it'll just crash and you've lost your progress. So I suggest doing that. Maybe moving it like this. I don't know. Just, you know, just check, find out if it actually matches to the scene. If it doesn't, don't use it. I mean, you don't want it to be too many effects at the same time. You want it to be like, yeah, I think that's too much, because then, yeah, too much. So I'll just delete it if you don't like it. Now, you want to render this one. If you think you're done with this one, I'll just, yeah, I think I'm done. I guess maybe just have one more of these at the end where it goes out. We haven't. It's always good to have something there. So again, do the same. You delete and delete this thing. Okay. Then we want to find. It's too big, so like this, and it'll be like that. Click S, delete the rest if you don't want it. Go up and let's find the place where it actually starts going out. So now it's done. Bum, bum, bum. And when does this go out? Here it goes out. Okay. So right there. You should probably have this and just, you know, hold control at the end and just speed it up, because some of these are really slow anyway, so it won't hurt speeding it up. Okay, so now we need to do the same with this one again as we've done with the other ones. And just lower down, up with this one, down, and HSL adjust, make it fit. Perfect. And then let's see if it actually works in the scene. yeah, I guess it's good enough. And then we just want it to go out here. Everything will start fading out. This one will start fading, everything will start fading, and we'll get this nice faded look, and people actually know that now it's actually ending. So let's see if it works. Down, and it goes, and everything starts fading to black. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're not done yet, actually, sadly. If you want to do more, we also want like the sound effects and stuff. So I'll just quickly render this, and I'll get back to you, and we can do the rest right after. Okay. See you. No, actually, sorry guys. Before that, I want to teach you how to get a good render. So you want to go draft auto, best, make it full. It will actually help, even though some people don't say it will. Go to render, open or file render as. Wait for it. It might take some time. If there's a lot of programs you have running, it might take some time. So I usually go to Windows Media Video, but you can take the other ones if you want. What you want to do is go down to the bottom one, click Customize Template. It's very important. Then you want to go to Video, and you can see here it says 90. That means it'll actually make it less. It will encrypt it. So if you only want a very small project, you will want to have this one. But I want it to be the best profitable result I can get. And this aspect ratio is this aspect ratio is not good. We want to change this one to be square, and we want to go here and click custom and click 1920. Then we want to go over to project, go to video rendering quality, click best. Perfect. That's good enough. And then we just click jazz intro part 1, and I'll get back to you. Then just click render, and I'll get back to you as soon as it's done.